In the summer of 2002, I was actually in Las Vegas doing the Karate World Championships. So I remember that. That was a really big year for me because I'd been training in karate for 3 years. Yeah, not long, maybe 4 years. And I was doing my first World Championships and it was in Las Vegas and I was like, rah! And I was trying to walk through all the casinos and everyone was like, get out! But yeah, I won 2 golds that year, so it's like a year that I remember as being amazing. We worked on this for quite a while, just the production and getting it right and just making it kind of sound like the rest of my album. I just wanted it to get in the same sort of vibe because it was very Ed Sheeran, which is not a bad thing, but it's just a bit different to me. When they first got in the studio together, it was actually Ed on the guitar and that was what I recorded my vocal to. And then Steve Mac took it up and produced it into what you hear now. He's done like some of the biggest songs in the history of our life and he's so cool. You just go there to the studio and it's just like hanging with your friend or your dad, depending on what way you're looking at. I'm sure he's gonna hate me for calling him a dad. Everything he does, I feel like, is just a bit of genius just coming out of him. Oh. I will always remember the day you kissed my lips, light as a feather. Is anyone's first kiss ever good? Like, if your first kiss is good, you've been practicing on your own hand. It was just bad. It was very sloppy. I think I must have watched the Beautiful by Christina Aguilera video about 100 times just to like watch people kiss. And it went just like this. No, it's never been better than the summer of 2002. That's like one of my favourite years ever. I remember like the years when I was in like musicals and stuff like that that like obviously have like dates to it so I can look back and be like, oh, that's the year I did that. But just in general, just being a child, I had like a really carefree childhood and I was a proper tomboy, so I just like ran away and like fell over all the time and hurt my knees and just like proper childhood memories that I just love. We were only 11. But acting like grown-ups like we are in the present. I just wanted to break the rules, but I guess that's a kind of kid thing to do. If my mum and dad let me out, I'd stay out till later. I was quite a naughty child. I'm so sorry, mum. I still say sorry to my mum and dad now because I just feel so bad for them having to deal with me. Drinking from plastic cups, singing love is forever and never. Well, I guess that was true. Some people fall in love and it's like the dream and they stay in love forever. And when I see old couples walking down the street still holding hands, I'm like, oh. So I'm like a proper hopeless romantic and want that forever and ever. So I'm hoping it's true for me one day. Now we're under the covers. Fast forward to 18, we are more than lovers. I don't know if it was like growing up in musical theatre or like watching Disney movies or like seeing that like pure love connection between like two characters that I just craved so much. And I fell in love with everyone back then, but now I'm like way more wary. And I don't trust anyone. Yeah, we are all we need when we're holding each other. I'm taken back to 2002. When you're with the right person, they make you feel young and like have so much energy. That's the good part of love. I've had a lot of bad. Dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods on an old Mustang where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. And it went like this. If I was to go out with my friends, I would try and like do something like what we did when we were younger. I don't want to just go to a club. Like sometimes maybe, but like most of the time I want to go to the park and have a picnic and like lay down everything and make sandwiches and just like relive the old moments that were so special. Oops, I got 99 promise singing bye, bye, bye. If you wanna go on to go out with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Ed kind of made it understandable to everyone. So like, if you're our age and you grew up to those songs, you know that they're references. But if you're younger and you don't remember those songs, it still makes sense as a chorus, and that's what I think is so cool about this song. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing at the top of both our lungs on the day we fell in love. Ooh, ooh, on the day we fell in love. Well, I thought I was in love so many times before I was actually in love. This particular person, when I fell in love with them, it kind of like made me give them a lot of me, and then I was left with like half. And now I think if I was to fall in love, I definitely have learnt from that experience. Like I know that I am me and someone else is there, but they're not gonna like mold into me and I'm not gonna mold into them. It's like two separate people and we're complementing each other rather than becoming an obsessive weirdo.